فقال نعم قوله كأنما تبسم عن لؤلؤ منضد أو برد أو أقاحي. अरे यार yeah. He said yes, the share and poetry of his, which says, as though my mahbooba smiles from lu'lu'in munaddad, rubies or pearls which have been put in order and tartib, or barad, hailstones, or aqahi, or chamomile flowers or daisy flowers. فإنه أبدع في التشبيه المودع فيه, because he has done some amazing work in the tashbih and resemblance which he has placed in it. فقال له, so he said to him, يا للعجب, how surprising. ولضيعة الأدب, the ilmul adab and literacy has become abandoned and zaya. لقد استسمنت يا هذا ذا ورب. Arey, oh, you have taken a swollen thing to be full of fat. ونفخت في غير ضرم, and you have blown into something other than wood firewood. أين أنت عن البيت الندري, where are you from that unique poetry and share الجامع مشبهات الثغر, which combines multitudes of similarities for the teeth. ثغر, teeth. وأنشد, and he read this poetry. نفس الفداء لثغر راق مبسمه, may my nafs be sacrificed for those beautiful teeth or for those beautiful lips, the teeth of which are beautiful in appearance. وَزَانَهُ شَنَبٌ نَاهِيكَ مِنْ شَنَبٍ, and they are beautified by bariki and thinness, which can stop you from looking at the beauty and the freshness of other things, other teeth. يَفْتَرُّ عَنْ لُؤْلُؤٍ رَطْبٍ, she opens, or he opens his mouth from teeth which are like fresh pearls. وعن برد, and hailstones. وعن أقاح, and from chamomile flowers. وعن طلع, and from the white flowers on palm trees. وعن حبب, and from bubbles of the milk. فاستجاده من حضر, those present deemed this poetry beautiful. واستحلاه, and they deemed it to be very sweet. واستعاده منه واستملاه, and they told him to repeat the poetry and they had it dictated by him and wrote it down. وَسُئِلَ, and he was asked, لِمَنْ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ, whose is this couplet? وَهَلْ حَيٌّ قَائِلُهُ أَوْ مَيْتٌ, and is the one who composed it alive or dead? فَقَالَ, and he replied, أَيْمُ اللَّهِ لَلْحَقُّ وَحَقُّ أَنْ يُتَّبَعَ, I say under the oath of Allah that haqq deserves more to be followed, وَلَلصِّدْقُ حَقِيقٌ بِأَنْ يُسْتَمَعَ, and sachai and truth deserves to be heard. إِنَّهُ يَا قَوْمِ لَنَجِيُّكُمْ مُذِي الْيَوْمِ, indeed the composer of this poetry, O people, is the very person who is conversing with you this day. فكأن الجماعة ارتابت بعزوته, it was as though the people doubted his nisbat and relation, وأبت تصديق دعوته, and they refused to confirm his claim. G. Haris ibn Hammam says that one man said to the other person that you've been reading Diwani Abu Ubada al-Bahtari in this library, so you said there are beautiful ash'ar in there. Have you come across any poetry which you feel is very sweet and beautiful, tasty? And he said, yes, this couplet is beautiful. كأنما تبسم, تبسم basama yabsimu basman, basmatan means to smile. تبسم is wahid muannas ghaib ka sigha. يبسم يبسمان يبسمون, تبسم تبسمان يبسمنا. So تبسم is not for khitab, is muannas ghaib sigha, referring to al-mahbuba, as though my beloved smiles, her lips open up when she smiles from teeth which are like lu'lu'in munaddat. Lu'lu means pearls, moti, diamonds. Munaddat, naddada yunaddiru tandeedan, ke maana tartib war rakhna, to put in beautiful order and line. So her teeth are like put in beautiful line. They are not back and forth, up and down, big and small. They are same size and beautifully placed in her mouth. أو baradin, or she smiles from hailstones. Hailstones are, if you stretch your hand out when hailstones are falling, take them in your hand, then the hailstone will be black or white. Will there be any dirt on it? It's very extremely white. So her teeth are like hailstones which someone has placed in her mouth. أو أقاحي, أقاح is plural of uqhuwan, and uqhuwan is the name of a flower. In English it's translated as daisy flower or chamomile flower. So she smiles from the white daisy flowers. She's got flowers in her mouth. فإنه أبدع, أبدع يبدع إبداعا means كمال कर देना, أجيب. بديع السماوات والأرض, بدوع يبدع بداعة, to invent, to be innovative. So he has been innovative and he has done kamal and innovation in this tashbih. Tashbih means similarity, resemblance. Shabbaha yushabbihu tashbihan, to give resemblance to something with another thing. Al-muda'i fihi, which is placed in the couplet. There are three beautiful tashbihat in there. And you know, tashbih, did you read Balaghat kitab? तो बलागत के अंदर में ये आता है तशबीह, उसमें इल्मुल बयान इल्मुल बदी' के अंदर. So in the tashbihat and isti'arat and tamthilat, there is lots of balagat in there, eloquence. So he has been extremely eloquent in the tashbih which he has placed in there. أودع يودع إيداعا وديعة رخنة. Wadiyat means amanat, because an amanat is put in the trust of someone. So awda'a means rakhna. So the tashbih which he has placed in this kalam is amazing and is innovative. فقال له. So the person who was of kastul lihya rastul hay'ah, large beard and paraganda hayat, he said to him, Ya lal ajab, hi ta'ajjub, surprising yar. Meaning, Ya lil ajab, haza awanuki fahzuri. This is the time for you to come, so come down. Lal ajab, you normally is read with lam fatha. It can be read with kasra as well. Ya lil ajab. So how surprising. وَلِضَيْعَةِ الْأَدَبِ, and how the ilmi adab has been abandoned and destroyed. ضيعة الأدب, ضاع يضيع ضياعا means to be wasted and abandoned and destroyed. So ilmul adab and literacy has been abandoned. Why? لقد استسمنت يا هذا ذا ورم. استسمن يستسمن istismanan means mota samajna, to deem something to be full of fat. Now, an animal which is full of fat is liked by everyone, whereas a lean and weak and frail animal is not liked by anyone. No one would buy it. If you went to the market for Qurbani Janwar, you will look for a beautiful fat animal with lots of flesh. So Samina Yasmanu Simanan means mota hona, to be fat. And Istasmana Yastasminu Istismanan means kisi ko mota samajna. So, or Ya Haza, Are oh man, Za Varamin, Varam, Varima Yarimu Varaman means to be swollen. हदीस में है ना, हुजूर नमाज में खड़े रहते थे, हत्ता तवर्रमत कदमाहु, पाँव मुबारक सूज जाते थे, स्वेल हो जाते थे. तो वरम means सूजन, swelling. So something which had swelling in it, no reality, you took it to be fat, meaning you are mistaken. ونفخت في غير ضرم. نفخ ينفخ, to blow. And ضرم, ضرم يضرم, ضرما means आग का भड़कना. And it means firewood which should be dry in order for it to catch fire. So when you're lighting barbecue, it should be dry wood which you buy from B&Q, and then you put petrol on it or paraffin on it, and then it bursts into fire. Now, if it was wet, fresh, like you broke some wood from a tree branch with leaves in it, and you try to burn it, it won't catch fire. So you have to have proper firewood, dry wood, in order to make it burn. So he said, oh man, you have blown and you are trying to blow to put fire, start a fire in something which is other than a firewood. Meaning, समझ में आ गया? When you try to put fire and then you blow on it, so you want it to catch quickly. Like when you start a agarbatti and you put it on the gas fire or something, or burner, and then you turn down so the fire can grow and it can become big. So you are blowing to start fire in something which is other than firewood. Again, what does it mean? You are mistaken. You are mistaken in taking this share to be huge and ajib and amazing and surprising and malih and namkeen and tasty. Aina anta anil baytin nadri. Where are you? Meaning you are distant, you don't know this, you never heard of this. Al baytun nadr. Nadura yanduru nuduran means to be rare. Nadir means something which is rare. So nadr is sifat mushabbaha, meaning anta ba'idun anil baytin nadir. You are far away from that rare and unique share and poetry, al-jami'i mushabbahat al-thagri, which combines and consists of the similarities and resemblances of the thagr. Thagr means mouth, and it also means the teeth of the mouth. And the teeth in its place of growing. Some say saghr means muqaddamul asnan, the front teeth. So there are various meanings of saghr, either the whole mouth, or either the whole teeth, or the front teeth. They are all called saghrun. Okay? So saghrun jamilun means beautiful teeth. So where are you from the share which combines the tashbihat and resemblances of the beautiful teeth? वो अनशदा शेर पढ़ा अनशद युनशिदु इंशादन पीछे आ चुका है हाँ जी नशदा means to scream loudly and anshada shair used to read their poetry loudly. This is why it's called anshada. نفس الفداء لثغر راق مبسمه وزانه شنب ناهيك من شنب يفتر عن لؤلؤ رطب وعن برد وعن أقاح وعن طلع وعن حبب. نفس الفداء, may my nafs be sacrificed. Fada yafdi fida'an means sacrifice karna, qurban karna. فديناك بآبائنا وأمهاتنا فداك أبي وأمي وفديناه بذبح عظيم. So may myself, my nafs be sacrificed, ransomed for lithagrin, for that beautiful mouth or those beautiful teeth. Raqa mabsimuhu, the smiling place of which is beautiful, amazing, and surprising, and ajib, wonderful. राक़ यरूक़ु रुवाक़न means बारौनक होना, wonderful होना, खूबसूरत होना, amazing होना. And mabsim is इसमें ज़र्फ़ from basama yabsimu, basman, to smile. So mabsim is mawdi'u tabassum, which is the mouth. So the smiling place, meaning the mouth of those teeth, is surprising. وزانه is wonderful. وَزَانَهُ شَنَبٌ نَاهِيكَ مِنْ شَنَبٍ. Zana yazinu zinan zainan means khubsurat karna, to make it beautiful. Shanab is shaniba yashnabu shanaban. It means, number one, the teeth to be saaf, suthre, clean, and beautiful. Number two, it could mean tibu nakhatiha, to have beautiful smell in the mouth. And so it is beautified by freshness or bariki and patlapan. Hazrat ने इसका तर्जमा पतलापन किया था. Barik and patlapan, beautiful teeth which are thin and in line. Nahika min shanabin, which stops you from looking at any other teeth. Nahayanha, nahiyan means rokna, jo तुझे रोक देगा, which will be enough for you. Min shanabin, from looking at someone else's teeth. Meaning if you look at those teeth, you won't look at anybody else's teeth. Yaftarru means the mouth smiles. Her lips are beautiful and she smiles. And lu'lu'in rathbin. Iftarra yaftarru iftiraran means khilna, muskurana. So when she smiles and her lips move, then you can see the teeth underneath. Now ये देखो ना, दांत की तशबीह, दांत is खूबसूरत, दांत should be beautiful. मुंह जो है, मुंह खूबसूरत हो तो इंसान खूबसूरत लगता है. इसीलिए औरतें जो है मुंह के ऊपर लिपस्टिक लगाती हैं ताकि उनकी लिप्स जो है खूबसूरत नजर आए. हजरत मुफ्ती महमूदुल हसन गंगोही रहमतुल्लाह अलैह वज़ास्त, हजरत ये औरतें होंठ पर लाली लगाती हैं तो ये कैसा है? मुफ्ती साहब से, भाई होंठ लाल होते हैं, थोड़े और लाल कर लिए, क्या हर्ज है उसमें? मीनिंग अगर शौहर के लिए लिपस्टिक लगाती है खूबसूरत दिखने के लिए तो ठीक है, हाँ बाहर जाने के लिए नहीं, जॉब पर जाने के लिए, काम पर जाने के लिए, दूसरों के अट्रैक्शन के लिए नहीं, अपने शौहर के लिए लगाए. जैसे और खूबसूरती है, मेकअप शेकअप है, ब्यूटी भी है, तो शौहर के लिए लगाए. लेकिन बाहर जाने के लिए, शादी ब्याह में जाने के लिए, फंक्शन में और शॉपिंग वगैरह में, इसके लिए, जॉब के लिए नहीं करना चाहिए, ये गलत है. तो बहरहाल तो उसके मुस्कुराने की जगह यानी उसके लिप्स और होंठ बहुत खूबसूरत हैं और दांतों की का पतलापन काफ़ी है तुझे दूसरे पतलापन से और वो मुंह खिलता है वो लिप्स दे ओपन अप यफ्तरू द लिप्स ओपन अप and lulu in ratbin from fresh motis. Lulu, fresh diamonds. And ratbin means fresh. رطب يرطب رطبا رطوبة means fresh هنا ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب مبين. Now, where does pearls and diamonds come from? Shells. And where are shells? In the depth of the ocean, right? So if you take them out of the ocean now and you open those shells and white pearls come out of there, right? They are really fresh. There is not a shed of dirt or stain on them, right? So fresh pearls are the best, good looking. So in the previous couplet, it was said Lu'lu'in munaddadin, tartib war rakhe hue. So it's a good tashbih, but it's not as good as Lu'lu'in ratbin. Okay, because they've just been taken out of the ocean and they've got water on them and they are wet and they are fresh. So her teeth are like those fresh pearls. One baradin, barad hailstones, we've just explained before. One aqahin, and chamomile flowers. One tal'in, tal'un is tal'un nakhl. We won't be able to understand this. The flowers on the date palm trees. Okay, they are extremely white and beautiful, good looking as well. And then it makes the tree look beautiful as well. So she smiles as though those white flowers on the palm trees have been placed there. One hababin. Habab, hubab means bubbles. You know, if you pour milk from the container into a glass, right? जरा ऊपर से तो फुट उसमें bubbles बनते हैं, white सफेद bubbles. The milk is white and the bubbles are extremely good. It looks like those bubbles are jumping up and down. So her teeth are like those bubbles in the milk. So he's given 5 tashbihat in here, whereas in the previous share there was only 3 tashbihat. And in the previous share he said lu'lu'in munaddad and he said lu'lu'in ratbin over here. So this is why fastajadahu man hadara. Istajada yastajidu. Istijadatan means hasibahu jayyidan. Jayyid means umda, beautiful. Istajada means jayyid samajna, to take it to be jayyid and beautiful and umda. Man hazara hazirin wastahlahu hala yahlu halawatan meetha hona and istahla yastahli istihlaan meetha samajna. So hazirin thought that this is very sweet, this is beautiful. Wasta'adahu, and they told him to repeat it. Wastamlahu, or dobara usse likhwa liya. Aada ya'udu, to lotna, and ista'ada lotwana. And istamla is from amla yumli imla'an. Imla means to dictate, and istimla means to request for dictation. Wasu'ila liman hadha al-baytu, whose is this couplet? Wahal hayyun qailuhu aw mayt, is the composer alive or dead? Mayt and mayyit, with takhfif on ya and tashdid are both allowed. And the jama of mayyit and mayt are amwat. So is the one who made this poetry alive or dead? Faqala, and he replied, Aymullah, qasam Allah ki. Aymullah is originally from Aymanullah, and Aymanullah is from Yameen. Okay, and Yameen is qasam. So from Yaminullah became Aymanullah, and then Noon was omitted, it became Aymullah. Qasam Allah ki, I swear by Allah, Lal haqqu ahaqqu an yuttaba. Lal haqqu lam is ibtida'iyya. Albatta haqq. Indeed, haqq deserves to be more to be followed. Haqqu deserves more. Haqq yahiqqu haqqan, to be deserving of something. Wa huqqa laha an ta'itta. An yuttaba, to be followed. वला सिद्क़ु हक़ीक़ुन बिअन युस्तमा, और सच्चाई लायक है कि उसको सुना जाए. सिद्क़ु हक़ीक़ुन यानी जदीरुन लाइक़ुन बिअन युस्तमा, इस्तमा to hear, to listen attentively. इन्नहु या कौम लनजीयुकुम मुज़िल यौम, indeed that person, in O people, is the person who is talking to you this very day in front of you. Meaning, myself, I compose this poetry. I am the composer of this. Lanajiyukum najayanju najwa, to have intimate conversation with someone, private meeting. So I am sitting here in this majlis, in this library, and I am conversing with you. Muzil yawm, munzu means since, and al yawm today, meaning since I have been here today, and I have been sitting with you and talking to you. So throughout this day now, who's been talking to you is that same person. आगे बाद में पढ़ना, शुरू से कर लो, उर्दू में पहले कर लो, फिर इंग्लिश में कर लेना. उससे पूछा तूने अजीब शेर देखा है? उसने कहा हाँ, ये अजीब शेर. गोया के महबूबा मुस्कुराती है तरतीबवार रखे हुए मोतियों से, या ओले से, या बबूने के फूल से, क्योंकि इस शायर ने कमाल कर दिया है इस तशबीह में जो इस शेर के अंदर रखी है. तो वो आदमी बोला हाय ताज्जुब, अदब ज़ाये हो गया. अरे वो तूने सूजन वाली चीज़ को मोटा समझ लिया और सूखी लकड़ी के अलावा में फूंक मारी. कहाँ है तू इस नादिर शेर से जो दांत की तशबीहात को जमा करने वाला है? और उसने शेर पढ़ा, मेरी जान कुर्बान हो जाए उन दांतों पर जिनके मुस्कुराने की जगह बारौनक है, और जिनको मुज़य्यन किया है बारीकी ने, जो तुझे काफ़ी है दूसरी बारीकी से. वो मुंह खिलता है ऐसे दांतों से जो तरोताज़ा मोती जैसे हैं, या ओले से, या बबूने के फूल से, या खजूर के शगुफा से, या बुलबुलों से. हाजिरीन ने इन अशार को उम्दा समझा और मीठा समझा और दोबारा कहलवाया और उसको लिखवा लिया. पूछा गया ये शेर किसका है, इसका कहने वाला जिंदा है या मर गया है? उसने कहा कसम अल्लाह की, हक ज़्यादा लायक है कि उसकी इत्तिबा की जाए और सच इस लायक है कि उसको सुना जाए. ये लोगों, बेशक ये आदमी वही है जो आज के दिन सुबह से अब तक तुमसे बातें कर रहा है. हो गया, बस इंग्लिश तुम खुद कर लेना, कर लूँ? चलो फिर. He said yes, the share of the shair, as though my beloved Mahbuba smiles from teeth which are like pearls, which have been beautifully organized in her mouth, or she smiles from hailstones, or she smiles from daisy flowers, because he has innovated in the resemblance which he has placed in the poetry. So the man said, how surprising! Ilmul Adab has been destroyed. Oh my friend, you have taken something that is swollen to be full of flesh and fat, and you have blown in something other than firewood. Where are you from that unique share which combines all the resemblances of beautiful teeth? And he recited this poetry, may my nafs be sacrificed for those beautiful teeth, the smiling place of which is extremely good looking and wonderful, meaning the lips of which are wonderful, and the teeth are beautified by thinness and freshness, which is enough for you and which stops you from looking at any thinness and freshness of other people. The lips smile from fresh pearls and from hailstones and from daisy flower and from the white flowers on the palm trees and from bubbles in the milk. So those who were present deemed these ash'ar to be jayyid and umda and beautiful, and they deemed it to be sweet, and they had them repeated from him, and they had them written down. And he was asked, for whom is this poetry? And is the one who said it, meaning composed it, alive or dead? He said, Qasam Allah ki haq deserves more to be followed and sidq deserves to be heard. O people, indeed, it is the very person who is sitting here among you and conversing with you throughout this day. बस पढ़ना पढ़ना याद कर गया ना अच्छी तरह